Hey guys, welcome back to the English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe, and yes, this is a Battlefield 3 commentary. It's not about anything else, because I'm running out of things to say about Battlefield 3 really, but this was quite an enjoyable game, one of those rare ones for me at the moment where, I actually managed to hit what I'm aiming to hit, and it seems to get killed normally. For me that means, with the AUG A3 whatever, it's like 3 or 4 bullets I can usually drop someone. In quite a lot of matches recently, particularly if I join friends on American servers, it's more than that, and it takes, I'm used to sort of holding the trigger down for a certain number of seconds or whatever, fractions of seconds, and it's taking longer than normal to kill people. But this one played smoothly. It was apparently for Arabs only, so it said on the server instructions. So I did expect to get booted off, but I didn't, and we had a good time. I didn't actually, sadly, end up getting through to the end, although it did say on battle log that we lost. The whole video that I recorded is about 25 minutes long, so I've already chopped off the first 5 minutes because we didn't really do anything. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to the end, but even with the first bit chopped off, it's still 19 minutes. But I don't think I'm going to be able to talk for that long. I'm trying to sort of condense my videos a little bit, but there you go. That's all that out of the way. So we've got 8 tickets left. I think I managed to get armed a couple of times, but I realised that was one of my squad mates arming it, so I thought I'd camp, for want of a better word, get some health down. The little trick I've been using recently is when I know I'm going to start coming up against someone, basically one-on-one, obviously if I've got the health kits available, I'll throw a health kit down and stand on it while I'm shooting, because obviously it replenishes my health while I'm getting shot. But yeah, it worked alright. I didn't obviously use it right that second, but I did use it a couple of times later in this. Started off with a crap aim there, but that guy was even worse, it seems. So we've managed to get the last MCOM with only I think it was 4 tickets left by the time we got it armed. We did just about scrape through, but there you go. The opponents on this were trying to be smart asses, basically. They were trying to linger in our spawn area, which I think we've all been playing this game so long. We've all done it once or twice before. Now I don't generally do it. I personally try and get defending as quickly as possible, particularly against the tanks, which are a proper pain in the arse on this. So generally in defending this map, I'll run engineer and get some mines down, then possibly get my whatever it is stinger thing out and start defending against the helicopter and aircraft that the attackers have. What we're doing alright here. This is my usual approach to this. My preferred approach really is to actually get down on a boat, one of my RI rib boat things, and get right down to the pipeline, and that's generally a lot quicker than running down. But I didn't do too bad this time. Excuse me. I was trying to be a little bit careful on this one, trying to watch out for people. I didn't actually. The guy just come past that skip on the left. I didn't see him when I was arming it, or when I was actually playing it. It was only when I watched it back yesterday that I realised there was a dude there. So unfortunately, I was quite far in advance of the rest of my team, it seems. So unfortunately, I got killed there, and I had to spawn back in. I think I did manage to get into an A10 in this match, and I even managed to shoot someone down. Although the fucker managed to bail out just before the plane exploded, unfortunately, so I didn't get the kill, but I managed to destroy the vehicle, thankfully. And that's very unusual for me. It was only the fact I had the heat-seeking missiles that I finally got, which was earned not through killing anyone, but earned just through scoring points playing that air superiority thing. That I managed to kill the fucker, but that's another story. My squad teammates, whatever you want to call them on this map, this round, were actually pretty good. They weren't suicidally aggressive. They were happy to kind of stick together a bit. This guy fucked up here. I was lucky really. I fucked up even worse. He should really have got me then, but he didn't even fire at me then for some strange reason. Just spent his entire time trying to get out of my way. It still took me over a fucking mag to get the bastard, but there you go. I do believe we actually get the MCOMs now. There was a guy firing off that fucking cornet thing on the hilltop all the time, and I was trying to make sure he was fucking dead now. So I could have sworn I'd seen a couple of guys here. That's why I was being a bit careful coming around this corner. But then I see one of my teammates fucking shoots him with a... And as soon as I start triggering the fucking reloading animation, the guy starts shooting me, and there's nothing you can do about it. So Unfortunately, I got the did get the MCOM and I got revived. Thankfully, I was a bit annoyed with myself, but it seems to be quite common for me these days. As soon as I start reloading a weapon, especially obviously out in the open, I get fucking shot. I should really learn my lesson and actually, get behind cover or whatever the military phrase is for that before I start reloading my weapon. I do try and go revive this guy over here, but he died unfortunately before I could quite get there. And again, we've managed to get this MCOM, but there's a couple of lurkers fucking loitering on top of this hill here. That guy just managed to duck out of the way in time there. I'm not sure if it's that guy I actually shoot now. I'm not sure, because I get shot from the left there. That fucking guy, M2R10, whatever his name is, he was sniffing my ass the entire time. I think he killed me 8 times altogether. That fucker. He's the only person who killed me, I think. Now this guy, FaZe Pew, who we just seen lying down there, he was fucking lying prone, miles from the action the entire time. I'd like to think he was at least spotting from afar, but I never saw any fucking evidence of it personally. I managed to get me reviving ribbon on this one. Like I said, I normally do run assault, or even on whatever it is, Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 3, whichever class actually has the reviving kit is what I'd use on attacking. Because obviously, to be honest, ticket numbers isn't really an issue on this map because they've upped the ticket numbers to 225. I don't know why they picked 225, but anyway, trying to spot that fucking thing. It took me forever to spot him then. On the off chance that someone was knocking around who could shoot the bastard down, I'm not sure there was. I seem to think our helicopter pilot was actually quite useful for once. I think I get fucking shot up the arse here. There's a guy just about to die, yeah. Then I get shot from that. There we are, there's my girlfriend. Fucking that same dude again. Now he gets shot, I get revived, and instantly killed again with a fucking pistol, bastard. Got him a few times though. He was a bit of a fanny, to be honest. Well, I said our helicopter pilot was actually quite useful this time and didn't seem to get shot down very often. Can't remember what happens next. I didn't want to spawn into a helicopter because it was miles away. I think I spawned into a fucking, the Amtrak thing. Now I do seem to remember seeing, there we go, there's a little enemy appears on the mini-map there, and that's who I'm going after now. I don't know why I wasn't going for the objective, I was trying to get behind this guy and fucking knife him. So I don't know why I ran this way when I was trying to knife the dude. Well, I don't know why that concrete wall just got blown up to smithereens either. But by now the guy's disappeared. I'm presuming he's dead, but that's why I was kind of being careful here, running around and making sure there was no one there. So we've got A-armed by this point, and it's usually a bit of a clusterfuck in that bit, to be honest, once the defenders start trying to come into disarm it. So I decided to try and be clever here, but it didn't work. Because there's my girlfriend again. He must have fucking smelt me coming. Because that guy, like I said, that guy was fucking everywhere, all over me like a bad smell. But they disarm it, I believe. Again, FaZe Pew, whatever, not really doing anything useful, to be quite honest. I don't remember him dropping a spawn beacon, I don't remember him using his tug sensor or anything, so anyway, enough about snipers. I thought I managed to fucking tag that guy a couple of times, but I don't think I actually got him at all. So evidently I'm not the only medic on our team. Even my squad was quite handy this time, because I was just about to revive those two dudes and one of my squad mates did it for me. Again, I just thought I'd start fucking shooting when I came up here. I thought rather than waiting to get a bullet in the face, I'll just start shooting, but by the time we got there, we'd already got it. And I think we're just about to get B. I can't quite remember. It was only a couple of days ago, but I do think I get fucking snuffed out here. I think I'll get a couple of revives in. I'm sure I get sniped in the face as I'm running towards another one in a minute. Yeah, we've got both the MCOMs now anyway, so there's a couple more dudes here need reviving. I'm just making sure that guy was dead then. Oh yeah, that was it. I thought I got fucking shot in the face. Headshotted even as well, on the run. But I get revived. There's no sign of the sniper now, even though he's just shot me. But there you go. So, as you can tell, I'm actually, hitting people that I was aiming at for a change, and not always coming off second best in gunfights. Apart from that one girl who was fucking following me around like a lost fucking dog, I was doing alright. I think this is where I finally, have some brains and use the little method I was on about then. I managed to drop that fucker and get out of the way. I'm surprised I got away from that tank with so much health, actually. I only took... and I could see the guy behind me. This was really bad, but both of us, actually. See, I should really have killed him then. I don't know why I didn't actually switch to my pistol to finish him off, but I did finally get him. But that's what I was trying that trick about, putting the health on the floor before I start getting shot. I mean, it may or may not. I mean, one of them occasions where you'll go down to sort of like 1 or 2%. You should only go down to sort of like 10% because your health's coming back up at the same time, just obviously not quite as quickly as normal. That's about it really, highlight wise. It kind of goes a bit downhill from now on. Don't do particularly well. I'm pretty sure we lost this match in the end, so obviously we don't actually do very well. We've got 218 tickets, but my usual approach to this is I generally avoid the right if you're attacking. There's too many fucking snipers loitering around that back of that fucking building, and you can't see them, and you just end up getting shot in the face. So at least that's my experience of it anyway. So I generally run around these oil tanks and try and get in the containers, because the defenders don't tend to all spawn in the containers, and obviously you can try and hide. If you're trying to get down that right hand side, in my opinion, there's nowhere really to hide. There's like a couple of skips to get behind, but they're quite obvious places to get behind cover, so it doesn't really work for me. I try, and I would have done it if I had died, but I didn't, so I was stuck without the spawn beacon. I would normally get down here and put a spawn beacon down. Now, the other thing that's only just occurred to me recently is that I was wondering on Team Deathmatch why you'd see a lot of spawn beacons inside containers, and then I used one the other day and I realised that, I mean, this is like 18 months after the game came out, I realised finally that if you put a spawn beacon thing inside a container, you just spawn straight onto it. You don't actually do the parachuting bit, which is quite useful. I thought I'd get away with this, running into that building and arming it, and I never did find out who was shooting me from behind, but there we go, there's my girlfriend again. I think I was at number 5 or number 6 time he killed me. Number 5. That guy's like a fucking rash on me, I tell you. He does tend to loiter at the back of the map though, because he's generally trying to shoot down aircraft and stuff. Now there's that Phase Pew dude, like I said, he lay there the entire time. I don't know, his gun appeared to be aiming up in the air, so fuck knows what he was actually aiming at. I don't really know why I'm going this way. I think it might have been as a sort of, actually, if anyone's been shot, I'll try and revive them sort of thing. The enemy the defenders rather, weren't particularly aggressive with their tank. I mean, it was there at the beginning, but it kind of goes downhill from there, to be honest. I mean, this is what I'm on, it's just fucking carnage down here now. Unfortunately, I've got the wrong gun for this, in my opinion. The sort of strength, if you will, or the power or damage, whatever you want to call it, you get on the AUG A3 bullets is quite good. Unfortunately, dice aren't that fucking stupid. It is counterbalanced by the fact that you've got a 31 round magazine. Finally getting my fucking efficiency ribbon. I thought I'd earned it a long time before that, but I'm trying to revive people here. And not doing too bad. There's fucking bodies everywhere. And then I get fucking picked off by Mark Buckleyville with his fucking MP fucking Rex. Bastard. And that was when I realised he didn't even send me an invite. He just fucking joined. The only time I knew he was playing was when he shot me then. And it wasn't the only time he killed me either. But that's about it highlight wise. I think I managed to run down the left a couple of times, but nothing spectacular, and I didn't even get an MCOM, so I'm going to call it a day there, guys, because I've been talking for 14 minutes. So yeah, there you go. Have a good weekend. Take it easy, get some gaming done, and I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.